Welcome back. We are here at the forge now, and yeah, I was thinking a little bit on the redstone that would go into the forge project. That yeah, to make a super smeltery, and let's have a look. So yeah, the first step will be for me to gather the resources. If we have like a furnace, of course, then we want to transport the items away like so, but also of course fill the furnace with some items, and then we could run either a hopper minecart here on top and here, yeah, or, and this is the design I've chosen, I want to go for, is that we have another hopper line going on here that maybe like so. So where this hopper is mostly locked, and then at specific interval this hopper is unlocked, and so new fuel can come in, new items can come in, and probably as well we will have a second hopper on here. So just calculating at the moment the amount of items we're gonna need, but this is the core, I think, what we will have. So we have 5 hoppers roundabout, at least, for one furnace, to cover for one furnace. Yeah, if we have now such a hopper chain here, we also don't want it to jam up, and I think one hopper can transfer 2.5 items per second, and 10 seconds we have here the furnace smelting items every 10 seconds. So roughly we could have in one module with this kind of design up to 25 furnaces. So yeah, and I was thinking of building 8 to 10 modules, so maybe around 200 furnaces. So that means I need almost 1,000 hoppers, and yeah, almost 200 furnaces, and also some other redstone around it, so quite a lot of torches and repeaters. A lot of items now were smelted, and I gathered pretty much all my iron. There's not much left here anymore, and replaced a lot of my beacons. I replaced the iron with gold, because I need the iron for the hoppers for the project, and these are now the last smelted items here. And this is already what I collected altogether. So we have almost 200 furnaces for the project and almost 1,000 hoppers. Just need to craft the last hoppers here. Okay, that should pretty much make it. Yeah, I also put some minecarts. Maybe we will use some of them, and of course some torches, some redstone repeaters. We'll see. Okay, very good. So I'll bring this now to the smeltery, to the project site.
Mic test, mic test, mic test, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, next up I'm cleaning a little bit the area under the smeltery, so that I can place all the furnaces and the hoppers down. And as you can hear, hopefully that also the microphone should be a little bit better now. I finally managed to buy a new one, and it should have less noisy background noises, and yeah, it should generally be a little bit better for recording. I'm placing these so that we have 23 hoppers in a row, and I'm following a design which is provided by Mango, and I will also put the link in the description. A long time later now. Yeah, mostly ready. So this is one module, 23 furnaces, and the to be smelted items is filled with hoppers up here, and then the fuel is filled with these hoppers here, and minecart on top. So this is one module, and let's have a quick look how I connected them. It's quite straightforward actually. So this is one module, and the same module repeats here and here. I've built 6 modules so far, and I think this is also at least fine for most requirements here at the moment. I mean, I can always extend it at some point of time. And you see already also the minecart with chest filling up all the furnaces with fuel. So this is just looping around here, coming back here, going around here, and zigzagging around until an end block, and then coming back. So this is pretty much that. The fuel, the items that need to be smelted will fall down here in form of stacks, and they will go over here. And there's a hopper here for this module, and a hopper here for this module. And normally the hopper would be yeah, it can pull in a full stack. So if like this comes down as a stack, so this hopper can pull down a full stack, for example, and then is busy for quite a while to push all these items into this module. And if I use, for example, 3 stacks, then the first stack will go in here, second one will go in here, and the third one may already go in here again if the hopper unlocks in time. So these modules down here will only become really active if I drop a lot of items inside the system, which also makes sense to use only all the modules really if a lot of items are used to be smelted. If for some reason all the hoppers are locked because so many items come down, then this will just do a turn here. The items go around, which goes into a hopper, again feeding into this module, or into this module, onto this module, and then it creates a loop and comes back here. So yeah, so this is a small limitation on the system, is that if I would put in too many items, they may go around and yeah, be maybe despawn. It's not a big problem, I think. We have two hoppers here, times 6 modules, so that's like 12 hoppers, which each of 5 slots, so it's like 60 slots for sure. So and also, yeah, more items are getting pushed out, so 5 minutes despawn time is quite long. So yeah, it's easily possible to smelt with the system 2 or a double chest, and probably even 2 double chests of items. After the items are done, they are taken out here, and each of these 2 modules are connected here. Hoppers go in here, and come also hoppers coming from the other side down here, and then there's a simple clock that dispenses them here into the water stream, and there's another water stream, so we have 3 water streams, and then all of this is actually going up here, yeah, and we can have a look at that in a second when we go upstairs. This is just a collection mechanism, so when I will be here up in the smeltery, all the items will come up here and will be put into this chest. So this chest was also quite interesting to build. Let's also have a look at that maybe. So there will be a lot of items coming through in the smeltery. So the question is, how do you put so many items quickly into a double chest? And what I came up with is pretty much a double chest, and hoppers going into it from each side. So this would give like 6 times hopper speed on filling up this chest. And in addition, we put in here a dropper from this side and from this side. Doesn't want. There we go. So, and hoppers, droppers can push a little bit faster items into the chest. So if we can actually fill this dropper with 2 more hoppers, and this one, and then run these on a clock, so they are able to take the input from those 2 and push it fast in here, as well as those 2, push it fast in here, and then we have those 2. So we should have, all in all, pushing 10 hoppers, pushing into one chest, so that even if I extend the capacity at some point of time here for this farm, then this system up here would be able to, or should be able to, handle all the load, all the items coming in quickly. So the only thing what is in addition now is, it's a bit hard to see with all the glass, but yeah, so the water will come onto the 2 hoppers and then flow around over all the other hoppers, and then we have here the small clock for this dropper for a fast pickup of items and delivery. Next up, we also want to test the system. So the way I hooked it up is that I have here the possibility to drop items, and then I can press this button, which just opens the water stream, and that will flush all the items into the smeltery. So the way I did it into 2 steps and not just right away is, like, if I accidentally put any item which is not supposed to be smelted in here, this would be of course annoying because it ends up somewhere in one of the 130 hoppers, so I have to search for the item, and that would be a bit annoying. So I always have can drop the items here, and if I'm really sure that I didn't drop anything that I didn't want to drop, then only then I push the button. And I'm also have here like a option to go down. So then let's try this, try this out. So I would go here and just drop the items for smelting down here. I'm sure that I didn't drop anything bad, so I will just flush them away. They are gone. Let's have a look downstairs. What now happens is that the items will be sucked in with these hoppers, and they come around again. Here you see some more, and they go around and around. And the hoppers suck them in, and then they are distributed among the modules, and items should start flowing in. Here we can also see hoppers in action. And let's go upstairs again. Here we should now occasionally see the glass to be distributed. So I'll wait here now a little bit for it to finish. So it goes to an end now. Let's hope that we get the full chest up to 64. There we go, and it's done.
So next up, we are here in the end, and I'm also trying to build a classic Enderman and Ender Pearl farm. I want to build it in a way so that I also can gain some experience, since the Pigman farm and the Elder Guardian farm doesn't work very reliably at the moment. So yeah, gaining some experience as well would be good here. And so this is the main island here with the Ender Dragon, and I built like a pathway out here, like 160 blocks or so. This is more than enough actually. And then I used water and lava to build a column down here, and then I replaced this column already with some of the scaffolding. And I'm now at Y level 6, where I want like to have like a platform where I can kill the Enderman, and up there we will have like a platform where the Enderman can spawn, and then I can gain experience here. Yeah, that's at least the plan. Yeah, it's not level. I could go even lower, and actually this would also increase the spawn rate a bit, from what I understand. But I want to leave a little bit of space, a few blocks, in case I want to do some redstone, maybe a shulker box loader or anything like that. Then this should help me quite a bit. So I'm making now a 3-wide drop shaft for the Enderman. Down there we have Y level 7, and I need to go up to Y level 50. So 43 blocks, 42 blocks is a good amount for the Enderman, since they have I think 20 hearts, and yeah, the first 2-3 blocks they don't get any fall damage, and then so then we have rest of 40 blocks pretty much, which is then toggleable if we want an insta kill, or if we want to have them at half a heart for an easy swipe kill. So I will go now up here up to Y50. The reason is why I want to have a 3-wide drop shaft is that yeah, in the past the spawn rates can be extremely high with lots of ender pearls, and maybe a single hopper may not be able to do all this. So maybe having like 3 in a row should give more throughput. And alternatively, now I'm out of. Ouch. I didn't know they can spawn on here. But also, every now and then with previous Enderman farms, I had that that they sometimes, if there's just a one wide drop shaft, then sometimes they takes a lot of time until they are actually falling in because they are bumping into each other, and finding this one wide hole is can be a waste of time. So yeah, that's why I want to try a 3 wide shaft this time. So next up, I want to build a little, so here somewhere will be the Endermite, and I want to build a little pathway here, and then I want to make a platform now. I was thinking of some kind of pixel art. The one I found is 8x8, like an Enderman pixel art here. 8x8 would be maybe a little bit too low as a platform, so I try to double it, maybe 16x16 now. We just have to see that from all edges the Endermite here can be seen. So maybe I go out a little bit more, and I will also light up these areas, otherwise Enderman will start spawning. So we have now, let's go out a few more here, like so. So and then it will be, will not be completely centered, but 8x8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And yeah, if this is here the center block, this is the Endermite. Let's have a look if it's possible to see. It is, I think. But I think the Endermite needs to be maybe one further behind. Okay, let's do that as well. So I think actually the Endermite may be sitting on here. And then have to see if we can keep this up here. Yeah, maybe barely not visible. Let's go out here a little bit. Now it's visible, I think. So yeah, what I will do is then use this as a base platform here. This can then we have a walkway in this direction, and then we have here like a platform where they can spawn. We will make this area here already also spawnable space. There's no need to start here, I think. The more close they spawn here, obviously the shorter the time they will fall down, which is good. I think this could be okay. I checked now from this walkway. I can already go out here, and I imagine that the Endermite will be here. So I checked where I can see the Endermite, and so we will have already here spawning space. At least we will try, and then we will see if Enderman always can see the Endermite and can go in and fall in. Doesn't look too bad. Endermen that fall down here, they seem to survive, and they are like one-hit kills. And Endermen that fall down here, I lowered this one block, seem to die. So this is just what I did now to fine-tune a little bit the 42-43 block gap here. So what I want to do pretty much is having hoppers down here and maybe a piston that have this block retract and put back so that we can switch between just the killing mode and manual XP farm. The farm is not very efficient because there's still players online at the moment, but it should run faster once the players are gone, and also when I remove all the torches up there. But in principle this seems to be okay at the moment, and yeah, we'll continue now building some redstone around it. So I added some slabs here, and then the Endermen are one-hit kills. I added some iron trapdoors here, because otherwise the ender pearls sometimes fly all over the place, like here. And I added like a switch, which retracts these half slabs, and then also the Endermen that fall down now will die immediately. We just get rid of all these here. You can more clearly see what's going on. But even with one other person on the server at the moment, it's faster than okay, we kill those guys here. So yeah, you can see they fall down and immediately die. Here I can grab some more experience, and the hoppers are just filling up 3 chests for now, which seems to be already more than enough. Yeah. So if I switch again the lever, so we have these half slabs here, and then they survive for experience to kill them manually. So you have to check now, still some of them here teleport out. I think I need to double carpet everything here so that this is not a problem anymore, but then we should be good to go.
That's it for the episode, and yeah, after months of traveling and yeah, spending time in a foreign country, I hope to be able then now to publish more often some videos, and also with a new microphone I think it should also be a little bit better. So yeah, see you next time. Bye bye.